YouTube, what is going on? So I'm here making my weekly video. Wanted to check in with you. Definitely had a interesting weekend. It was Memorial Day weekend, and really for me, I've had 7 days off because I work for a nonprofit organization that, in a way to save money, if there's no one there, people are on vacation, kids are out of school and whatnot, then there's no use in having staff there when you're paying them for nothing. So I definitely enjoyed my weekend, probably a little bit too much, but I definitely had like a good weekend. So I realized that the last video I made was a little quick and fast, and I was just like, blah, 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 blah. So I'm going to take a little bit more time, hopefully not in minutes, but in clarity. So I had mentioned that, I was putting myself on a regimen in terms of losing this regain, right? Working out 5 times a week, incorporating 30 minutes of cardio and strength training, writing down what I'm eating, being conscious of it. So I got down to like 197 pounds last week, right? I weighed in yesterday morning and I was at 205. Yes, 205. Where normally I would be like, oh my God, but really I was not shocked at all. So last Thursday, the support group at my hospital, well, the department at my hospital, the advanced surgery department, throws an annual reunion for all the bariatric patients and the staff and, everybody that's just in the journey. It's annual. This is the 4th one. I love a party. I love getting dressed up and going out. And if you're friends with me on Facebook, you'll see, well, actually I didn't even post anything yet, but I will. So, when I get really anxious, I eat. And it's almost like I black out and I just eat. I'm like cramming down feelings, right? It can be excitement, it could be fear, whatever it is. I'm like cramming them down. So, I had like I was really excited to go, but it felt different to me this year. I felt like with my involvement in the support group, I really just kind of started to stand out a little bit, and I was like nervous to like show up the way that I've been wanting to show up. So I got really like nervous, and although my eating was okay, I just noticed that once I got there, everything's like berry friendly, right? But I kind of didn't eat berry friendly, and I'm like sitting at a table with everybody who's just had surgery that's like a year out, and I'm just like, and I just realized just how anxious I was and whatever. So that really how my weekend started Thursday. And so Friday, I went to the beach with my friends. It's her birthday. It was her birthday yesterday, Tuesday. We went to the beach on Friday. And I might have shared this with you guys before, which, but I smoke a little bit. And it definitely does not help having the munchies. No. But I, every once in a while I will. And so that after the beach, I went and I got a turkey sandwich to take with me. And after we went to the beach and we're like smoking a little bit, we went to City Island and I got like shrimp and fries and I like ate all of it. Oh my God. If you guys have ever been to City Island in the Bronx, they're $14 for shrimp and fries. That's not including a drink. And the plates are so big, but I like ate half of it and then took the rest home and then ate the rest like later on. I was not tracking my food. It started right there. I stopped tracking my food, and I just, having the weed in the system, it like lingers. Like the munchies just stay there. So fast forward, the next day, Friday, I went out with one of my friends. We went out for drinks and something to eat, and I had like we had like two kinds of cakes for the dessert, and I had like, some vodka drinks, and not tracking my food, just eating crazy. Saturday, I had a little like situation and got upset with one of my male friends. And it kind of sent me into like this spiral of wanting to feed my emotions, and that's exactly what I did. I had fast food all weekend, and it just was not like great. In addition to that, I didn't work out at all either. Like, I worked out of the 7 days, like, which is including today, I must have worked out twice. I let all these other things like get in my space, and my commitment just went right out the door. So that happened. Sunday, I'm like waking up and I'm like trying to recover. Now there's a big week coming up for me or whatever, which I'll talk about a little bit. But there's a lot in my space, and I'm really anxious about a lot of things to come. Some of you may or may not know that I got accepted into grad program. I definitely feel like working with our community, the bariatric community, is a passion, and it's definitely something I would like to turn into a career. So I will be attending Columbia University in the fall to study social work, and really wanting to focus on nonprofit management. So that's a big jump for me, and just trying to figure out money and all this stuff, and like these scholarships and whatnot. Like, I'm anxious. I'm very, very, very anxious, like a lot right now. So I went out on a date on Sunday, and, I had some food, and I had some drinks, and then I had ice cream, and I'm just like, oh God, not tracking, not working out. Actually worked out that morning, but it was like nothing. Then the next day I'm like really stressed out about money right now. And, it's got me being blind and like eating my emotions again. And so I got Dunkin' Donuts. I had like a bagel with bacon, egg, and cheese on it. I had coffee. I went to Cold Stone and got some ice cream. Like, I had like beef patties, and I was going in, absolutely in. Not only does the fact that, my anxiety causes me to like want to eat all the time. And I mean, I do use that as an excuse, the emotional eating, but it really doesn't help anything. But, also not working for an entire week is, I'm bored and depressed and all this stuff. So that's pretty much what happens. So, that was going on. So, Monday was another stressful day with, my male friend, who's just, whatever. We had an argument, and I kind of got sidetracked again, not working out. At this point, I'm like really like, praying and trying to get connected with, spiritually, because I'm off, and I'm not feeling right. And so none of this is helping, right, my goal of getting these 10 pounds off. And now I'm up an additional like 5 pounds, right? So a lot of this week was just awareness of, like how easily you can just get thrown off, and then everything just spirals out of control. I'm not going to beat myself up for it. I'm just present to the fact that I have to get a hold on what's going on. And even if that means therapy, which I truly believe that everybody who's had weight loss surgery should definitely get a therapist at some point for the post-op care. I don't have a therapist, and I never had one, but I definitely think once I, somehow find some sort of stability in finances, I can do that and really start diving into my eating habits and my attachment or my addiction to, food and whatnot. But anyway, on a lighter note, one of the things that is really important to me in terms of, really being aware of the experience of going through weight loss surgery, the ups and the downs, is really staying connected to the community. And although, I haven't really been consistent with connecting on YouTube, I have been working really hard and connecting with the people in my local support group at the hospital. And so one of the things that I am interested in, and I know a lot of other places have it, is just really turning our support group into something more than what it is, more than just a conversation that we have once a month, but really just supporting in all areas. And I'm at like 10 minutes now. So today, Wednesday, June 1st, we are having our first annual clothing swap. And I definitely think that this is going to be super helpful and supportive and bring, the community together from outside and inside the bariatric community. And I've worked really hard to work with the administration to kind of get this started. And I'm pretty sure that we're going to do this every season, like why not, as well as some other cool things. But so like I said, today's that first day, and again, it's got me showing up as this person that I want to be in the community, a face for, success and support and love and community. And it makes me all nervous. It makes me nervous. And I just automatically start, like sabotaging myself, like eating so that I feel less confident and like hidden and scared. It's like this small version of me that I'm like fighting. So I, really aim to really get a hold of this. I have not given up on my goal to get these pounds down by the time I go to my conference in August, and really just by the time I start school. But it's important for me to learn how to navigate through my life not using food or money or alcohol or weed or things like that as a crutch. And one of the things that I know I need to do is I've got to modify my workout routine because I'm so bored. Going to the gym is not fun. I don't have the money I used to have to like do some of the things I used to do, but it's very important. It's really important to me. And for instance, okay, I'm at 12 minutes. I'm so sorry, guys. But like kickboxing, when I had mentioned it way back when, kickboxing really helps release a lot of stress. So like, think about like when I was talking about the kind of struggles that I was having with my male friend. If I would have just went to kickboxing and not decided to eat, it probably would have made me feel better. Now, eating made me feel better, but it was temporary. But kickboxing, kind of getting out that anger, getting a little of that endorphins, the adrenaline rush and whatever, and working out and sweating, I probably would feel so much better as opposed to eating like 10,000 calories and now stepping on the scale and weighing 205 pounds. It doesn't do anything to him, but it damn sure does something to me. So I definitely need to revamp my workout routine. I do want to swim a little bit. I want to go back to my kickboxing, still working out at the gym. But I just got to figure out a way around it because finances are really, really tight right now. So, that's really all I have to say for this week. I just wanted to let you guys see what my pile of clothes look like for the clothing swap. Between me and my roommate, we definitely have a lot of great things. But yeah, I can't seem to turn the camera around. But we've got bathing suits and tops and pants and dresses and skirts and coats and sweaters. I'm really excited for this. This is just, our first opportunity to really, step outside of what our hospital's been doing and kind of, provide that support that we all know is necessary. It's more than just the conversation. It's more than just, a doctor's visit. It's really about, celebrating and acknowledging yourself and others and, working together, because as this community, we've got to support each other like tenfold, and really invite other people to become educated on obesity and, everything about it. And once you have weight loss surgery, it's like, you guys know, it's on our mind like all the time. It's like, it's constantly on our mind. So, inviting people to get that, it's big and takes a lot on our part, but it's totally worth it and possible. It's just really about education and squashing the stigmas. So anyway, that's all I really want to share with you guys today. Thanks so much for listening to me for the past 15 minutes. I will be coming back to talk to you guys on Tuesday, right before the Beyonce concert. You know, hopefully this week will be a little bit better. I'm going to put some things into play, like, again, going back to monitoring my food and trying to revamp my workouts. So there's a Groupon on for kickboxing, so I might want to take a look at that. And, you know, just stay committed to it. So I hope you guys are having an awesome week. I will talk with you guys soon. Feel free to leave comments, likes, new subscribers, hey. And this is Candace Moxie signing out. 6 years, 3 months post-op, VSG, down from 357 pounds at 205. Just own it, people. Own it. Own it. If you pretend like it's not there, that's when you've lost. So anyway, have yourself a great day. I'll talk to you guys soon. Peace.